The sky tore open, lightning flashed, rain poured down in icy torrents. I, once the most radiant of angels, fell, banished, cast out. My wings, once brighter than 1,000 suns, are now singed and broken. I dared to question, I dared to love, I dared to defy. My punishment? An eternity on earth amongst the very beings I had sworn to protect. Earth is a cacophony of noise and chaos. Yet, even in exile, I can feel the faintest flicker of hope. I will find redemption, even if it means walking through the fires of hell itself. I have to... Centuries blur into millennia. I walk among humans, a silent guardian in their midst. I wear many faces, many guises. I am a comforting whisper in the ear of a grieving widow, a guiding hand on the shoulder of a lost child. Each act of kindness, a feather lost from my once mighty wings. Each feather a prayer whispered into the void. I feel a pang of longing for my home, for the warmth of heaven's light. But it is a fleeting ache, quickly replaced by the cold reality of my exile. I see the best of humanity, their acts of selflessness and love. But I also see their darkness, their greed and their hate. I am a beacon in the dark, a silent protector. There is a pattern to the chaos, a hidden order within the madness that surrounds us. I see it in the fall of empires, in the way civilizations crumble and turn to dust. I see it in the rise of tyrants, those who seize power through fear and manipulation. A subtle manipulation, a guiding hand pushing humanity towards the brink, orchestrating events from the shadows. It whispers in the dreams of madmen, driving them to the edge of sanity and fuels the fires of war, igniting conflicts that consume nations. It is a force as old as creation itself, a primordial energy that has existed since the dawn of time, a force that seeks to unravel the very fabric of existence. I have to understand its purpose, its endgame. I have to know why it seeks to disrupt the balance of the universe. What is this force that dares to meddle with both heaven and hell? The whispers start subtly. They come in dreams, in the rustle of leaves, in the quiet moments when the world seems still, in the flicker of candlelight casting shadows that dance with hidden meanings. They speak of an ancient power, a force that predates even the oldest of gods, a being of pure chaos whose very essence is to disrupt and destroy, who seeks to remake the world in its own image, a twisted reflection of its chaotic nature. I learn of the being known only as the Weaver, a name whispered in fear and reverence, a fallen god cast out even before his kind, banished to the shadows for his insatiable hunger for chaos. Doubt gnaws at my resolve, a relentless force that eats away at my confidence and strength. Each act of kindness, each whispered prayer feels like a futile gesture against the coming storm, a storm that threatens to engulf everything in its path. Am I fighting a losing battle? The question haunts me, echoing in the recesses of my mind. I look at the faces of the humans I have sworn to protect, their innocence shining like a beacon in the darkness. Their innocence, their hope, it is a fragile thing, easily crushed beneath the weight of the coming darkness. Yet, it is this very fragility that makes it so precious.
The darkness whispers to you, Raziel, seductive and alluring, promising you everything you have ever desired. It promises you an end to your exile, a chance to reclaim your lost glory, to rise once more from the ashes of your fall. All you have to do is turn your back on humanity, embrace the chaos, and let go of the burdens that weigh you down. You're weary of the fight, the endless struggle that seems to lead nowhere. You are tired of the pain, the constant heartache that comes with every loss, every failure. Perhaps there is no redemption for a fallen angel, no path to salvation for one who has strayed so far from the light.
The humans are nothing but pawns in a game played by gods and monsters, their lives insignificant in the grand scheme of things. What do their fleeting lives matter in the grand scheme of things? Time slips away, indifferent to their struggles and dreams. I could end it all. With a single act, bring an end to the suffering and chaos. I grapple with the seductive whispers, the promise of power echoing in my soul, a constant temptation that threatens to consume me. But amidst the shadows of doubt, a glimmer of hope remains. A choice still lies before me, a chance to fight for the light, to protect the fragile hope of humanity.
He found the Weaver in the ruins of an ancient temple, a place where the veil between worlds was thin. It was a being of pure energy, its form shifting and changing, a kaleidoscope of darkness and light.
Its voice echoed with the laughter of 1,000 dying stars.
The weaver spoke of a grand design, a tapestry of fate woven from the threads of every living being. It claimed to be the ultimate arbiter, the one who decided who lived and who died, who rose and who fell.
It saw the world as a broken toy, a plaything to be remade in its image.
It reveled in chaos, in the unraveling of all that was good and pure. It fed on the despair of mortals, on the anguish of fallen angels. Raziel felt a surge of anger, of righteous fury. He had seen the suffering the weaver caused, the chaos it unleashed upon the world. He had seen the threads of fate tangled and torn, the delicate balance of existence on the verge of collapse. He would not let it stand.
He had fallen once, betrayed those he loved, but he would not fall again. He would not become a pawn in the weaver's game. He would fight. He would protect the world, even if it meant sacrificing his own soul.
He would be the harbinger of heaven's wrath, the instrument of the weaver's destruction.
The weaver laughed, a sound that echoed through the ruined temple, a chorus of 1,000 shattered souls. Raziel, your naivete is astounding. You still believe in redemption?
There is light and there is darkness, but you only see the will to power.
Power is all that matters. Your so-called light is nothing but a flickering candle in a hurricane. Watch as I unleash chaos upon you.
The weaver unleashed its power, a wave of pure chaos that threatened to consume Raziel whole. He was but an insect before a storm, a flickering candle in the face of a hurricane, but he would not falter. He would not break.
Look at your beloved heaven, twisted and corrupted by my touch. The angels you once called kin, their wings clipped, their eyes filled with despair, enslaved by my will.
But then he remembered. He remembered the faces of those he had saved, the flickers of hope he had ignited in the darkest of hearts. He remembered the love, the compassion, the sheer resilience of humanity. That was his redemption. That was his purpose.
I will not let them down. I will not let you win, Weaver.
He gathered his strength, the last vestiges of his celestial power, and fought back. He fought with the fury of a storm, with the unwavering conviction of a true believer. He fought for every soul lost, every life shattered, every dream extinguished. He channeled the very essence of his being, the last embers of his angelic grace, into a blinding spear of light. It struck the weaver at its core, a fatal blow that echoed through the fabric of reality. As the dust settled, Raziel stood amidst the ruins, his body battered but his spirit unbroken. He had won, but the victory felt hollow. He had stared into the abyss, and the abyss had stared back.
I have faced my demons, both internal and external. I have chosen the light, even though it meant sacrificing my own desires, my own longing for peace. I am still a fallen angel, forever marked by my past. But I have found a new purpose, a new kind of redemption.
He would continue to walk among humans, a silent guardian, a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink. He would be their protector, their guide. He would remind them of their own potential for both good and evil, and he would help them tip the scales towards the light. The world was still a dangerous place, filled with unseen perils lurking in the shadows, filled with shadows and whispers of forgotten horrors. The echoes of past fears and ancient evils still lingered, haunting the corners of the night. But there was also beauty. There was love. There was hope. Amidst the darkness, there were moments of light, moments that reminded us of the goodness that still existed. And as long as those flickers remained, as long as there was a single spark of hope, Raziel would be there to fan the flames. He would nurture those sparks, turning them into a beacon of light for all to see. He would be the silent guardian, the watchful protector, ever vigilant in his duty, the fallen angel who found redemption not in heaven's embrace, but in the heart of humanity. His journey was one of atonement, a quest to find his place among those he once watched over. But in the heart of humanity, he walked among them, feeling their joys and sorrows, understanding their struggles and triumphs.
I will honor the sacrifices made, the lives lost, by continuing the fight. Every fallen hero, every lost soul will be remembered through my actions. I will be a testament to the enduring power of hope, a living symbol of resilience and determination, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, when all seems lost and the night is at its blackest, even in the face of unimaginable darkness. There is always a glimmer of light, a reason to keep fighting. The human spirit can endure. It can rise above the challenges, stronger and more determined than ever before. I will be their shield, their sword, their silent guardian angel, standing firm against the tide of darkness, forever bound to the world I've sworn to protect. My vow is eternal, my commitment unwavering.
He walked towards the rising sun, a new day dawning on the horizon. The first light of dawn brought with it a promise of new beginnings. The battle was over, but the war was far from won. The scars of conflict were still fresh, the memories of struggle still vivid. He had made his choice. He had chosen humanity. In their strength, he found his purpose. In their hope, his redemption. And he would face whatever darkness lay ahead with the same unwavering conviction, the same burning hope that had brought him back from the brink. No matter the challenges, no matter the odds, he would stand firm, a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needed it.